Thank you. And we've got Kelly Barber and Joe Zevos, who's the Deputy Chair, and Chris Bullock-Turner.
That's at the end. You go in the middle, Kelly. You can talk.
Now, don't fight.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. So I don't think you've met Jo Zervos before. She's the Deputy Chair of our board, and of course you know Chris Turner extraordinaire. Anyway, so this is a bit of a momentous day for the South Shore and South New Brighton communities as the Earthquake Legacy Project comes before you, and we really look forward to your consideration of that. I just wanted to highlight that before we start. So, community board decisions under delegation, Spencerville Residents Association and PEEP have been before us, and also 22 recipients for Summer with Your Neighbours, a very popular program in the area, so they've all just been passed recently. Moving on to Thompson's Park mural. So the North Beach Residents Association completed a mural on the old toilet block. And New Brighton is full of wonderful murals, actually, if you ever care to take a walk down there and have a look at them. They certainly brighten the place up. Right, moving along. Eastern Community Sports and Recreation. So he embarked on a unique undertaking in Rafidi Domain. And if you don't know and you haven't been down there, they've built a massive canopy over what essentially was will transform underutilised and run-down tennis and netball courts with this all-weather multi-purpose sports and recreation asset. I don't know whether you've been there, but it's an absolutely fantastic looking facility. I think it's going to be great. We actually had the Prime Minister come to New Brighton as a guest of local MP Puto Williams on the 24th of September. It was one of sort of 7 local projects that received a total of $7 million as part of the government's shovel-ready funding. City Council played a role too. We actually contributed through the Capital Endowment Fund $172,000 towards this. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic resource for the community. And you'll note in the photo to the left of the Prime Minister is a local security managed to corner those two fellas and just kind of keep them back there. I'm not sure whether they were handcuffed or not, but anyway, it was great to see them there. It should be. So moving right along. So the New Brighton Spring Gala was held on a beautiful spring day in New Brighton. Community board funded, so that was Saturday 26th of September, at the Seaside Market. Again, get down there on a Saturday if you've got nothing to do. It's a wonderful environment, a beautiful place, and they're there pretty much every Saturday. Right, move along. Thank you. So the New Brighton Men's Shed also had their official opening. This is a really interesting organisation. It's a trust. The New Brighton version was established in 2009, and they were sort of virtual for 4 years until they found their first sort of facility at St Faith's in Hawke Street. I think that was opened by the illustrious MP at the time, Ms Leanne Dalzell. Mm-hmm. And then in December 2019, they moved to St Andrew's Church, and they're in a bigger premises there. The council or the community board has recently funded extraction for fans for the dust that they produce in their projects. It's a wonderful thing. Primarily men, but it's open to anybody who wants to do individual projects or community projects. Just the sort of thing that we're really pleased to be involved with. And last but not least, I don't know whether you saw the news recently. Breakfast TV made a bit of a fuss about the Bottle Lake Forest relocation of hundreds of ferry houses, which seem to spring up from nowhere. The beauty of this is one of our local rangers was actually involved in explaining the relocation, and we've got Chris Turner, Ford Coppola Spielberg is going to wrangle a bit of a video and just show you a wonderful advertisement for our area and for our council staff.
So it's just a short clip from it, but the link is in your report, so fingers crossed it'll work.
We're shifting them to a safer environment, basically, and they're quite...
One moment. There we go.
be about the shift.
And let's rewind the clocks back a little bit to lockdown, because this community was here before lockdown, but then they numbered in the tens, didn't they?
They were, to be honest, the ferries have been in the forest the whole time. I've known this, and they must have had a premonition, and they started revealing themselves before COVID. But once COVID occurred and we were in lockdown, they let themselves be known. And, you know, they just got such a vibe out of the people coming in here and lifting the spirits at a time when people needed their spirits lifting.
And even though they are moving, because all of these trees are being taken down for logging, they are going to be replanted, aren't they?
Yeah, this is a sustainable forest, and it's going to be replanted as soon as it gets they get milled. Yeah, so it's a part of the process.
Fantastic. And just one last question. Have you seen any strange occurrences from the ferries around here?
Well, funnily enough, yeah, there's been some complaints from serious joggers who have been breaking into spontaneous dance because of the... Can you smell that?
I think I can. It's a bit of a...
I can smell fairy dust.
Oh, I think we're going to have to throw back to you guys, because this fairy dust has just got us.
So that actually went on for what seemed, that dance went on for what seemed much more than a reasonable amount of time. But I thought it was a great advertisement for our council staff and for the whole project, so, yeah.
I don't think the presenters wanted to take the camera away from them.
That was well done.
Yeah, no, it was fabulous.
So that's all.
Thank
That's all we
you
have.
for
Thank you.
ending on that note. Have we got any questions for the Aaron?
Yeah, I don't want to state the obvious, but with your men's shed not having a home for 4 years, prior to that, were they just New Brighton men?
Yeah, I don't know that I can answer that, actually, Aaron. I would say so.
Just checking.
Yeah. Phil, did you want to say
Are you
something
one
about
of
your
them,
shed?
Phil?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something about your...
No, I'm going. James has already moved it. Yeah, because I invited. Yeah, but you can get to second it, James.
My question is, are you aware that photo of the Prime Minister and me and Phil standing behind her, are you aware that Phil was there because he was part of the Waitai tautoko? That is, he sang the song that at the end of her speech, didn't you, Phil? He mimed it very well. Yeah.
Could you sing it now?
James, it was quite funny. James said, I said, where we go? He said, follow me, bro. We walked in, here we are, planted right behind the Prime Minister, looking quite important, weren't we? It was good.
Yeah, but that's true. He did sing Tuti to my
I did, yes.
So on.
Very good. All right, so it's been moved and seconded, James and Phil. I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Thank you very much.
Big day
Thank
for South
you.
Brighton. Thank you.
Thank you. The next one